Power Director made simple. Here's a quick update to a previous video about Power Director 365. As you might be aware, there were many strong complaints from users when they discovered that the new 2024 versions of Power Director had removed the opacity lines that appeared toward the top of any video file on the timeline. Here's a screenshot of a video file in the original release of version 2024 that shows without the opacity lines. Well, Cyberlink countered with the statement that opacity properties could still be changed by accessing the advanced video editor and then using keyframes if necessary to achieve the desired result. That was a long way around to do something so simple. Around the middle of November 2023, Cyberlink issued a major update to Power Director. They corrected a few programming issues that were removed from the original 2024 release, one of them being the opacity lines. Yes, the opacity lines are back. Now here's what they look like. I'll use one of the sample files to show what they look like now. I'll drag a file down to the timeline. I'm going to expand the height of the video track just so we get a good look at it. And there along the top edge is the white line indicating opacity. By default, it is set at 100%. If you lower the entire line to about 50%, watch what happens to the video in the preview window. If you hold down Control and click at the beginning and ending of the opacity line, you can create control points which you can independently change. Let's change the first one to 0% and the last one to 100%. And watch the video slowly appear on the preview window when played. Now that is what I call easy. Just think what else is possible by varying the opacity. For example, here are two images of the same person but at different ages. If I change the opacity lines from 0 to 100%, watch what happens. In this instance, the image at the top has priority at first, but then the differences in opacity changes so that only the image below shows in the preview window. That was a quick and easy morph effect. In addition, the Apply to All functionality was also returned, but only in a limited fashion. It now only applies to color edits, not applied effects. Perhaps that might happen in the next update or two. Let's see how that works. I'm going to drag down all three sample MP4 files. I'm going to click on the first one, then hit Edit above the timeline. At the top of the edit window, click on Color instead of Tools. I'm going to click on Color Adjustment and then turn the saturation level to 0. At the bottom of the edit window, I can click on Apply to All. And then magically, that saturation level change is applied to all video files on that track, even though I had only selected one of the MP4 clips. As you can see, I now have black and white video files. Strangely, Cyberlink never mentioned any of these changes in their What's New information that accompanied the update. I think they had rather put all of this behind them. Well, at least they are listening. There are other things in the latest update that you might want to see. Just click on the question mark in the upper right corner of the Power Director window and select What's New in this version. Meanwhile, if you have any comments about the Power Director program, Cyberlink would like to hear from you at the Cyberlink website. That's it for all about the recent updates. I'm glad that Cyberlink has listened to the users and has corrected some of the issues. In the meantime, hit that subscribe button, and once again, thanks for watching.